Hi, I'm the Reverend Point Blank, and I ran across a news article that talked about trying to pay us for reparations. Now, in my mind, I'm thinking they cannot afford to pay us for what they have done to black people. In my mind, I cannot see that they have the resources to pay for what we've done. So I want you to watch her, listen to what she says, and let you judge on whether you think what they are talking about doing now, the beginning of it, and whether you think it's going to work. Take a look.
On Manhattan Neighborhood Network. I'm Julie Walker. Today we will be talking about financial reparations for slavery. How do we as a country, a state, or even a city make amends for the enslavement of the approximately 4 million Africans and their descendants, men and women who were enslaved in the United States and the colonies that became the United States? The first question we have to ask is, can the legacy of slavery be untangled from its economic impact on America? The fact is, African slaves unwillingly played a major role in building the infrastructures of the United States. Slaves were a free labor force that was the cornerstone of a flourishing economy. A free labor force that here in New York literally built Wall Street and expanded Lower Manhattan. Can our nation or our city make amends for the exploitation or the lynching? Can it undo the cumulative effects of the Jim Crow laws, redlining, and injustices experienced by African Americans during slavery and after it officially ended? If the United States owes a financial debt to the modern-day descendants of slaves, then the solution, some say, is reparations.
Well, to answer your question, first of all, I have a question to your question. You said, how do you fix 400 years of slavery? Well, I'm going to ask you the same thing. How do you fix 400 years of slavery with the women, children, and descendants? 400 years brought here against their will. You brought them here. You made them build this country. You made them against their will build this country. You took everything that they created, everything that they invented, everything that they thought of because we were slaves. You owned it. How do you fix that? Yes, we built Wall Street. We built Manhattan. We built every street in this nation. So how do you fix that? I'll tell you one thing. Talking about it and doing something are two different things. Doing something is a beginning. So the fact that you're starting to do something, that's a beginning. That helps. But you can't fix. The fact that you're starting something is a beginning, but you cannot fix what has been done to African American people. It's just not possible. What we can do is try to reconcile, change our mentality, start to treat our children differently, get rid of systemic racism. That would be the first thing to do. And secondly, the rest of it is going to take time because we're talking about a mentality of people. Because when Donald Duck went in and started talking about good people on both sides and having sex with Putin, I don't know what you call it, a romance, bromance, dealing with North Korea. I'm not saying that the man doesn't know what he's doing. I believe that he's very clear on what he's doing. I believe that, in my opinion, God put him there so we could see what's really going on in this nation. Half of America voted for him, which means half of America believes what he believes, which means that it's different now from what it was when Dr. King, because that was an American thing, and now it's international. People are sick with covert. God said, well, I'm thinking to myself, God said, well, okay, Y'all done messed up my planet, so I'm gonna shut y'all in. And in shutting y'all in, y'all gotta spend time with your family, people you don't really like. You gotta be at home and deal with each other. And so this quiet time, this particular video came on with Floyd. You saw it, you were angered, you didn't have much else to do. And those who were angry and felt like it was not a bad thing to do, they came out too. So now we're in a war against it. And the senators, the governors, the mayors, all of them reputations, their legacies are on the line. Whether they believe in racism or not, their constituents, their people are black and brown children, their grandchildren, their friends, some of them wives, some of their, you understand, they are related to us. They are from us. So you can't fix that. All you can do is go forward. Think about that while you're doing your news story. I'm the Reverend Point Blank. And what I say to you, it ain't nothing but point motherfucking blank.